everybody. Channel 4 is here, are here as well to support us. Channel 4. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Taxis everywhere. All the streets are clogged up.
Move a little bit, somebody wants to make pictures.
What do you see over there? The streets and the airport. All illegal broadcasts soliciting for fame. Where is the TLC enforcement? All that we are
their anger against Uber to the street. An alliance of independent medallion owners protested the city's decision to abandon the plan to limit the fleets of new car service companies. They say the app-based companies like Uber take business from traditional taxis. The drivers buying their medallions from the city gives them the exclusive right to pick up street hails. That's how they feel. We'll be right back with an update on the AccuWeather forecast. Stay with us.
The debate that's going on in the city now is regards to what kind of system we're going to have with regard to people transporting people within the 5 boroughs. The individual medallion owners must, I repeat, must be included in that process. They should not, they never should have been, and they should not in the future be excluded. We stand here today on Sunday, August the 16th, in front of TLC. We hope in the days to come, we will send a delegation upstairs to meet with the officials of TLC. Do you agree?
Yeah!
We will sit at the table and we will say, the individual medallion owners, as you've heard today, their economic life is invested in the medallion. Who are they? Generally speaking, they're first-generation immigrants. They come from India, Pakistan, Haiti, Russia, from Latin America and Africa. Not too far from here in the Bay is that great lady with the torch, the Statue of Liberty. What these people are about is what the Statue of Liberty is all about. Yay!
Yep.
Yay! New York has always and continues, in my opinion, to be for the little guy and gal. These folks are the quintessential little guy and little gal. They look to their government to protect them, to respect their rights. We call upon TLC, and I'm hopeful that this process will work, that we'll begin to level the playing field. If one entity in the industry is able to have surge prices, then every entity should be able to have that option. If one entity has to pay 50 cents to the MTA for public transportation, which is a good thing, then every entity should have to pay the 50 cents. Do you agree?
Yes!
And finally, maybe the most important point, and you've heard it. When these folks bought their individual medallion and became an individual medallion owner, they got the exclusive right, I'll repeat, the exclusive right to have street hails. When I go home at 9 o'clock Monday to Friday from my office in Midtown Manhattan on Madison Avenue, I'm standing there.
In the matter of New York City Cab, Public Transport and Rule and Regulation Enforcement, this is their sole purpose as a regulating body of taxis, which includes for hire vehicles. Why is it that medallion owners and yellow cab drivers have to work 70 to 80 hours a week and live off scraps? Essentially, that is what we receive. This wasn't always the case. App-based companies have unfairly brute-forced their way into the yellow cab industry with illegal tactics and deceit and marketing tactics. I call this whole thing the yellow cabs industry because it is vital that I stress the importance of what a medallion means by definition. Firstly, the medallion system was established in New York City under the Haas Act in 1937. This was done to eliminate unfair competition, provide safe service to the public, and eventual, reasonable, regulated metered fares. These medallion cabs were now regulated. Standards were in place and rules had to be followed. A license to drive New York City yellow cab can be obtained after passing a 2 to 3 month training, which is both comprehensive and very detailed test, which assesses one's ability and knowledge of following the rules, standards, and following routes and tourist attractions in New York City, etc. For hire vehicles do not have any requirement to pass any of these tests or be assessed on these capabilities. So what makes them qualify? But that's a different story. Medallion taxi cabs are the only ones with exclusive rights to hails by law until date. In previous years, the Taxi Limousine Commission even defined an ehail as equivalent to a hail. So, interpreting their very own words, it is our right as medallion owners. We have been servicing the public for almost a century. It is not fair for TLC to change and amend their rules when they see it to be convenient for them.
That's medallion